Kunal to keep on following this later as well. And as I'll be teaching you the chapters, तो आप उसको follow करो. क्यों? क्योंकि मैं जो आपको बताऊंगी ना, क्लास में अगर मैं बताती हूँ और आप अच्छे से सुन रहे हो, समझ रहे हो उस चीज को, और हो सके तो जो मेरे कुछ कुछ की पॉइंट्स ऐसे हैं जो उसको आप नोट डाउन कर रहे हो, तो एक चीज मैं आपको डेफिनेटली बोल देती हूँ कि आपको कुछ ना कुछ तो याद रहेगा. सी, एंड ऊपर जो आपके एग्जाम होंगे, जो नीट होगा या एनी सच एग्जाम विच विल बी coming in your upcoming tests and all, so what will be there is basically सारे questions आपके easy नीट वाले नहीं होंगे, ठीक है. उसमें से हैज टू बी कि 25% बाउंसर क्वेश्चंस आएंगे ही आएंगे, ठीक है. 25% तो मैं कम ही बोल रही हूँ, ज्यादा ही बाउंसर क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, ठीक है. एज विल बी, आज इस बार का टेस्ट वाज वेरी इजी एंड आई डोंट थिंक दैट यू वुड हैव हैड एनी डाउट इन इट, बट स्टिल वी विल डिस्कस इट. ज्यादा डाउट्स तो होने नहीं चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से. बट first of all, let me tell you, biology is carrying 50% of the paper, ठीक है. And biology is a subject where you can score 360 over 360. Like in my time, I'm telling you about my experience. We used to have when I was there in 2012, that year we used to have all India pre-medical test. Okay. एंड नीट के पैटर्न में क्या होता है कि आपको परसेंटाइल के बेसिस पे मार्क्स मिलता है. परसेंटाइल इज समथिंग लाइक देयर आर सपोज लाख स्टूडेंट्स अपियरिंग फॉर द एग्जाम. द टॉपर वन के बेसिस पे हमारा परसेंटाइल डिसाइड होता है, ठीक है. जो टॉपर होता है उसके बेसिस पे 50th परसेंटाइल डिसाइड होता है, ठीक है. बट इन आवर टाइम दिस सिचुएशन वाज नॉट लाइक दिस. सो माय टीचर्स यूज्ड टू सजेस्ट मी दिस, and also I had followed this in my NEET PG exam which I had given recently in 2017, okay. So I followed that in my NEET PG exam and I really found that it works. How it works is, see, if you have a single idea, ठीक है. मैं ये नहीं बोल रही कि तुम क्वेश्चन सारे अटेम्प्ट करो, ठीक है, क्योंकि आपको फिजिक्स और आपके केमिस्ट्री टीचर्स डेफिनेटली ये बोलेंगे डोंट अटेम्प्ट ऑल क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है. यस, यू शुड नेवर अटेम्प्ट ऑल क्वेश्चंस, ये तो मैं आपको भी बोल दे रही हूँ, डोंट नेवर अटेम्प्ट ऑल क्वेश्चन. और एक चीज आती है कि अगर आप बहुत ही ब्राइट स्टूडेंट होगे, लाइक यू आर लाइक एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी पर्सन, देन यू विल बी नोइंग ऑल, अदरवाइज नो. एंड वो एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी पर्सनालिटी अभी तक नहीं निकलती है, आपको फुल 360 और 360 नहीं मिलता है. But it is a subject that you can score. Okay. It is a branch, it is a subject that you can score, especially in PG you can easily score. ठीक है. क्या होता है कि आपको बाउंसर क्वेश्चन में कुछ ऐसे क्वेश्चंस डेफिनेटली रहेंगे जो आपको बिल्कुल नहीं पता है, ठीक है. बिल्कुल नहीं पता है मतलब यू हैव नेवर हैड एनी एनकाउंटर विद दैट पार्ट एवर बिफोर, ठीक है. नेवर एवर अटेम्प्ट दैट क्वेश्चन. जब किसी भी क्वेश्चन के साथ कोई वर्ड्स आपको एकदम फॉरेन लग रहे हैं, which is looking like Greek and Latin to you, never ever attempt such questions, ठीक है. Leave that question. I'm just talking about bio, okay. But if like there are instances where I'll be teaching you, ठीक है. There are instances where I'll be teaching you one part, okay, and that part is linked to some other thing also, okay. That part is linked to some other thing also. If after reading the question you are getting an idea that you have some idea about this but you're not sure about the answer, okay. If you have some idea about this but you're not sure about the answer and your instinct says that you know this is the answer, okay. Your instinct says that you know this is the answer but you are 50-50 sure or you are just 25% sure with it, definitely attempt that question. I'm telling you, definitely attempt that question. क्योंकि देखो मैं आपको मार्किंग स्कीम बताती हूँ. आपको एक आंसर के राइट होने पे, जो कि फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री में अप्लाई नहीं करता है, तो मैं अभी आपको एक्सपीरियंस बता दे रही हूँ, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री में अप्लाई नहीं करता है, ठीक है. मेरा जो मेंस था, हमारे टाइम में 2 एग्जाम्स होते थे, एक होता था प्रीलिम्स, एक होता था मेंस. प्रीलिम्स में होता था कि हमको 800 में से 400 नंबर लाने होते थे, वो तो क्लियर हो जाता है, ठीक है. और अगर आप अच्छे स्टूडेंट रहे हो तो डेफिनेटली हो जाएगा क्लियर. मेंस में ये गड़बड़ी होती थी. मेंस में क्या होता था कि आपका उसमें क्वेश्चंस आपके नॉर्मल वाले नहीं आते थे, बहुत हाई फाई होते थे. तो जैसे अभी आपको बोला गया है ना, लाइक नाउ इट इज लाइक यू हैव टू स्टडी एनसीईआरटी, यू कैन जस्ट डू सम 1 or 2 books and you can just go and give your exam. But in my time it was not like that, okay. In my time it was very very different. The biology was very vast at that time. So basically what I believe is, if you have a little bit idea also of any one part, and I'm not talking, see, one more thing, I'm not talking about all the teachers, okay. I'm just talking about myself. When I teach you something and I give you some extra point and extra idea on any one particular topic, okay, And if the question comes just adjacent to that topic and you know something about that topic and your instinct says that no, B is the answer, okay, so you definitely go with that part. Okay, I sit and tell you something extra on every topic. ठीक है, मैं आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ बुक से नहीं बताती हूँ, आपने ये टेस्ट देख के भी समझ लिया होगा। कुछ कुछ पार्ट ऐसे थे लाइक डाइजेशन, तो आप मेरे को लगता है आपसे सारे बने होंगे, बट बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशन में कुछ कुछ पार्ट्स ऐसे थे जो आपके नीट एनसीईआरटी बुक में नहीं थे फॉर श्योर। ठीक है, आई हैव नॉट गॉन थ्रू योर जो क्वेश्चंस जो आपको नोट्स मिला हुआ है योर पैकेज वन, सर प्लीज सेंड मी दैट पैकेज, आई विल सी व्हाट आर द क्वेश्चंस एंड what are the questions which have been written. If I want to add, I'll add in that. So if you have any instinct of any answer, definitely do attempt it. Why so? See, if you are attempting one right answer, you're getting +4. ठीक है, अब सपोज करो आपको 10 क्वेश्चंस में डाउट है, ठीक है, if you're having a doubt in like 10 questions, okay, and like 70 is right, 10 you don't know, okay, and you're having doubt in 10 questions, do attempt that 10 questions. Like, see, I can see one, like Ishita ne 62 attempt kiya and she got 18 wrong or something like that, I don't know, ठीक है, और उसने 10 शायद छोड़ा, okay, तो what my instinct says is, देखो, अगर आपको 10 में से 10 में पूरा डाउट है, 10 आपको बिल्कुल नहीं आता, तो लीव दैट 10, ठीक है, एंड आपको 10 में अगर डाउट है, आपको लगता है कि इसका ये आंसर होगा, एंड आपको ये भी लगता है कि इसके आंसर में देयर कैन बी 10 क्वेश्चंस है यार, तो ऐसा तो हो सकता है ना कि आपको एक या दो क्वेश्चन तो सही बने। सी, यू विल नॉट हैव एनी लॉस इन अटेम्प्टिंग अ क्वेश्चन, नेगेटिव मार्किंग होगी, ठीक है, बट ये आपको डाउट वाले पार्ट से ही नेगेटिव मार्किंग आपकी निकल जाएगी, but you should take a chance. Like, see, if you're having doubt in 10 questions, you might get 2 or 3 correct, you might get 2 or 3 correct, it's not that you will never get, and biology में ऐसा है कि there is definitely chances of getting correct, ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको नहीं होगा correct 10 में, if you're having doubt in 100% of questions, there is chances that you will get definitely some questions correct, 2 or 3, 20 or 30% correct, and if that 20 or 30% is correct, तो आपको कितना मिल रहा है, 2 या 3 बार सही कर रहे हो, तो 4 into 3 कितना होता है, 12, आपके 80-70 क्वेश्चन जिसमें आप श्योर हो वो इंटैक्ट है, ठीक है, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द 10 in which you have doubt, तो अगर आपको 3 भी करेक्ट होता है, then how much is your marks? Your marks is like 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 3, 18, 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, you're getting 12 marks, alright, एंड बाकी वाले नीचे तो आपको मार्क्स मिलेंगे ही नहीं जो आपने गलती किए हैं 7, ठीक है, 7 में भी अगर आपको 7 की नेगेटिव मार्किंग होती है तो वो तो 12 के साथ मैनेज हो जाएंगे, आपको 5 नंबर का तो फायदा हुआ ना, ठीक है, आपको 5 मार्क्स का तो फायदा हुआ। एंड दूसरा ये होता है कि जैसे मैंने आपको ये बात की, ये मेरा एक्सपीरियंस भी रहा है, और जो चैप्टर खुद से पढ़ोगे बस वही चैप्टर के लिए डू अप्लाई इट, ऑफ कोर्स आई विल बी टीचिंग यू ऑल द चैप्टर्स, तो डू अप्लाई इट बिकॉज आई विल बी गिविंग यू नॉलेज, आई विल बी गिविंग यू एक्स्ट्रा पोर्शन to study, I'll be telling you something extra only, okay, and that won't be there in your NCERT, and definitely questions might click from that question, यहाँ पे भी है ऐसे कुछ questions जिसके बारे में I'll tell you, ठीक है, तो I'll be giving you some important note on that question जिसके कारण आपका instinct definitely work करेगा, okay, I'm not talking about the 12th batch because 12th batch have not studied from me अभी तक पूरा 11th का, like I'll be teaching you from the beginning, so I'll be telling you something extra। अब जैसे देखना कुछ क्वेश्चंस ऐसे हैं डाइजेशन के, जो क्वेश्चंस यहाँ पे मेरे एक्स्ट्रा बोलने वाले पोर्शन से आए हैं, एनसीईआरटी बुक से नहीं है, आपका इंस्टिंक्ट तभी काम किया होगा, अगर आपको नहीं भी पता है कुछ भी पता है then definitely attempt for that part, हाँ, जो ग्रीक एंड लैटिन है don't attempt that part, and definitely don't attempt all the questions, if you attempt all the, of course if you know everything then do attempt, I'm not talking about that, but if you are attempting all the questions you should be pretty sure then only, otherwise no, ठीक है, एंड मोर ओवर एक और चीज है, बायोलॉजी एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है जिसमें आपको बहुत जल्दी करना है सर, बिकॉज फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री इज लाइक यू विल बी गेटिंग 45 and 45 questions there, biology is like you're getting 90 questions here, okay, and 90 questions is like it can take your rank very high, okay, physics and chemistry of course sure होना चाहिए, strong होना चाहिए, but if it is a little ढीला also biology can cover up that, so you should pay very much attention, complete attention to this subject very much, okay, I'm not underestimating the other two, it's not that, but still it is my instinct कि आपको ये rank अच्छा दिला सकता है, तो कभी भी अपने इंस्टिंक्ट को छोड़ना मत। ये मेरे साथ बहुत बार हुआ है। लाइक आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट माय UG1, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट माय PG1। PG में यही चीज मेरे साथ हुई थी। मेरा रैंक कहाँ से कहाँ उठ के चला गया था, जिसमें जबकि मुझे बहुत सारे डाउट्स थे। लाइक इन माय इंटर्नशिप वी यूज्ड टू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ ड्यूटीज, राइट? एंड इंटर्नशिप इज लाइक वी डोंट गेट टाइम टू स्टडी मच. Moreover, I was into too much of work. I was my college president, so we used to organize a lot of things. And moreover, we had different conferences. Apart from that, I used to teach as well. And I used to attend my clinic also. Like my internship has been a very difficult time for me. So it was like I used to come from college at 4. I used to rush to my clinic, which was around 10 kilometers from my college, 10 to 15, 10 to 12 kilometers from my college. I used to go to my clinic and then used to come back at 9 o'clock to back to my hostel. 10 kilometers jana, 10 kilometers ana. It was like 20 kilometers ka whole journey. And then apart from that, I used to teach as well to my PDS students. So it was a very difficult time. I never used to get time to study. But even then, my rank was very nice in my NEET PG exam because I followed my instinct and I gave my answers. Okay. So you should be thorough with your branch, with your subject, and then you should always believe your instinct because it is an exam where you will be requiring some of your luck. Luck is also a big factor. Apart from that, study to hai hi, but this is what I generally want to tell you. Like see Rishita, uska iska example le lo. She attempted so much, then only she got the first rank. Okay. Now this I am seeing the other persons like Rahul Kabhi, he attempted less according to me. Shayan, he attempted how much? He attempted 45. He got he attempted to कुछ नहीं है. Yeah, 45 correct हुआ है, 13 wrong हुआ है. मतलब he attempted a good number. Rahul, you attempted how much? You attempted just 26. See, I don't know. I think you just studied digestion or you just studied biology. Was that? What was it actually? And you should unmute yourself. I'll be taking your this.
I didn't got time. I spent my lot of time in physics and chemistry only.
This is also a big thing when you cannot manage time. You should go for biology first if it is okay with you. If you have studied well, then you should go for biology first. You can finish biology patapata and then you can do that. Take ample of time and sit and do physics and chemistry. Anyways, whichever it's your. And also one more thing, attempt easy questions first. Okay, जो easy वाले होते हैं ना, take up that first and finish up that. Okay, जिसमें like in 1 minute you can do 10 questions. ऐसा take up that first. Number one, always keep that mark for review. हमेशा, ठीक है? And don't sit with one question in one go. Like if you are doing 90 questions in one go, ठीक है? So ऐसा नहीं है कि आप एक क्वेश्चन नहीं पता है तो you just sit and stare to that question. No, never do that. Okay, leave that question, mark for review, skip question जो भी आपको करना है, mark for review. एक आप लोग में ऑप्शन आने लग गया like I saw in my time in AIPNT we used to make that bola and that history bubble sheet. And yes, one more thing, जब आप solve भी करते हो ना, ये बहुत ही गंदी आदत है which I have noticed my sister also, जो I have done now, she is not like that now. What is the basic problem is you are solving something, okay, and then what you do, instantly you start checking the answer. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. You're solving something, you're instantly checking the answer. What are you trying to do? It's like, what are you trying to do? You're just doing KBC like that ना. मतलब एक question सही है, wrong है, I'll just check it. हाँ, ये सही है. आपको अपने आप को assert नहीं करना ना. You make bubble sheets. You make bubble sheet and then solve all the questions in one go and then check in the end. Then you will find out a lot of difference in your answers. Okay, if you're practicing it and in your home, I'm talking about that. Okay. Apart from that, attempt easy ones first. Leave the long answers, long questions, because ऐसे कई questions होते हैं biology में which require a lot of thinking. Like I'll tell you, when you cannot understand how to attempt the question, okay, which requires a little bit of thinking. So then you can sit and have a look at all the questions. Of course, एक जो 90 क्वेश्चन आप अटेंड करो ना, उसको दोबारा जरूर रीड करना, ठीक है? एक बार में मत छोड़ देना, क्योंकि आप एक क्वेश्चन को अगर एक बार अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हो, ठीक है, ऐसा हो सकता है आप वो शॉर्ट में गलत हो. Okay, and if you revise the whole paper and then you find out that this was my mistake. The actual answer is this. I know the answer, but in hurry I have done the other option. Okay, so never do that. 90 questions है, you definitely revise it once. 90 you are attempting it, Again, come back from 180 and revise it. Then you can do physics chemistry. Or if you have done physics chemistry, start from 90, 91. Again, attempt all the questions and again revise one. Check for the long questions and then solve it. But this is what I generally mean to say. See, according to my, I'm not like, I have also given my PG recently OT NEET exam. In NEET के साथ I have had my encounter. Apart from that, online होता है, तो I have had one encounter. Like I have not had one, I've had two because I gave my AIMS PG also. So I've already had encounter with this sort of thing. Right now it might look thoda कि यार ऐसा, and moreover another thing is you're sitting and giving your exam at home. That is another one more thing. You should be honest with yourself. Okay, like I know there are many ways you can do this, so you should be honest with yourself as well. Anyways, we'll discuss it. And unmute yourself. I want to see how many of you know how much in the part which I have not taught basically. Okay, so unmute yourself, Rudranil, Rahul and Rishita. Rudra, all three of you unmute yourself. I want to know how much you know. Okay, so the first question: mycoplasma are smallest organism and they have what is the answer? What have you marked? What is the
C.
answer? C. Why so?
First studied double-stranded sulfur DNA.
So you studied it? No, you studied wrong. Rudranil, what is the answer? What did you mark?
I don't remember, but I think A.
Acha, you remembered A. Why so? Non-peptidoglycan cell wall. Mycoplasma, ये NCERT का answer है. Mycoplasma smallest organism. They don't have any cell wall. Okay, they don't have any cell wall. So you are wrong. Yes, Rishita, what did you mark?
Ma'am, A only.
क्या पढ़े हो यार तुम लोग? सुनो, माइकोप्लाज्मा देखते ही इंसान के दिमाग में एक ही आंसर आना चाहिए. It is pleomorphic in nature. Why so? It is called PPLO. Write it down. It is called PPLO. PPLO is what? Pleomorphic nature. PPLO का full form होता है pleomorphic pneumonia-like organism. Okay, it is pleomorphic pneumonia-like organism. See, apart from when you see this question, the first thing which should come in your mind is pleomorphic. You should not even look at other options also, because यहाँ पे कुछ और नहीं दिया है. Pleomorphic nature is what? What is pleomorphic? That which has very much different shapes. Okay, the mycoplasma are termed as PPLO. PPLO is what? Pleomorphic pneumonia-like organisms. Okay, they are a specific organism which cause a disease which is like pneumonia, like coronavirus. What does it cause? Respiratory syndrome, right? वैसे mycoplasma it cause pneumonia-like disease. So pleomorphic देखते ही you should not even look at the other three. This is the way you should answer. ठीक है? Of course, this chapter is not taught by me. ठीक है? I will tell you. Not the other thing. I'll definitely revise this part with you. ठीक है? Which of the following is incorrect? Yes, incorrect. See, the answer has to be what? Red tide is caused by trichodesmium. This is not right, because red tide is caused by
Goniolax.
Goniolax.
Yeah, it is caused by Goniolax. That's a bacteria. But red tide का major जो positive organism है, that is Camera bruvis. Write it down. That is a Camera bruvis. ठीक है? Goniolax is right. It's a bacteria which causes red tide. ठीक है? Goniolax what did I tell you यार? Carena bruvis. Carena bruvis. Karenabrevis. Alright. So red tide is caused by trichodesmium. ये गलत है. ठीक है? Falciform ligament in man connects liver with diaphragm. Connects liver with diaphragm. क्या होता है falciform ligament? It connects the liver with the diaphragm. How? When you were in your mother's womb, right? When you were in your mother's womb, there was a part of your umbilical cord. Okay, there was a part of your umbilical cord which was joining your diaphragm with your liver. Okay, so that particular ligament is termed as falciform ligament. It connects your liver with diaphragm. Okay, umbilical cord में होता है ना, umbilical vein उसका part है. So this, so I don't think that you don't know. Vitivitica is no mention of viroid and virus. Okay, first line of the virus and viroid in your biological classification chapter. Direct question: which of the following vitamins can't be deposited inside the body? कौन सा होगा? Ascorbic acid is vitamin. Which vitamin? Ascorbic acid is which vitamin?
Vitamin C.
Calciferol is which vitamin? D, vitamin K, and retinol, vitamin A. So all the three are fat soluble, and this is your water soluble. So why will it deposit in your body? It can't be deposited, ना? ये तो सीधा निकल जाएगा toilet से, urine से. Alright. So ascorbic acid is the answer. Okay, because it is vitamin C, and vitamin B and C is water soluble. Others are fat soluble. Jaundice is a disorder of, definitely you will be knowing, digestive system. Very easy. You can easily get good marks here. Pancreatic, constituents of pancreatic juice is poured into the duodenum in humans is which one? Pancreatic juice का कौन सा component है which is poured into the duodenum? What have you answered? What have you answered? Answer is
D. I have answered D.
Option C.
yes. Trypsinogen, which gets active as trypsin. Digestion of protein is completed in where? ये तो I will be teaching you in this class. So the answer is to be jejunum, intestine का part है. ठीक है? Ileum, duodenum, and jejunum. Alright. So the answer is jejunum. Okay. Lichens are good pollution indicator of what?
Option C.
Yes. See now, it is written in NCERT that it is a good pollution indicator. Last line. But किसका pollution indicator? Sulfur dioxide का pollution indicator. ठीक है? This is easy. अगर मैं पढ़ाई होती आपको chapter topic Initial step of digestion of milk. This I had told you in class. Initial step of digestion of human infant is carried out by renin. और बड़ों में किससे होता है? काइमियो ट्रिप्सिनोजेन. बताया था ना मैंने आपको. So the answer is renin. केसिनोजेन को केसिन में कन्वर्ट करता है. Three kingdom classification में organism group Protista. Okay, what is the answer over here? In under group Protista, what are the part which is there? So what have you answered here? The answer is C. Why so? Gymnosperm is planty, angiosperm is also planty, animals is under animalia. So these all belong to one. Na? Even if you don't have, even if you don't remember exactly, you can definitely answer this question. Okay. So it's like this. See, if you know, you'll definitely take on C, and if you don't know, you can eliminate like this. So this is the way of eliminating when you don't know something. Okay. Okay. This also I had told you. Filiform papilla has to be the answer. Fungiform नहीं होता ना. Circumpallate में सबसे ज़्यादा taste buds होते हैं, ठीक है? And सबसे highest number of papilla is filiform papilla. I had told you this in class. So this is the right answer. Okay. Gastric erosion. This also I had told you very nicely. So what is the answer? What is the answer over here? What have you marked?
C.
This is okay. Slime molds. Okay. This you have to read. This is an incorrect statement with respect to slime molds. So what has to be the answer? Form an aggregation under unfavorable conditions spread over. Okay. Okay. Answer has to be C, because C, under unfavorable conditions, Plasmodium may grow and spread over several feet. कभी होगा ऐसा? It cannot grow and spread over several feet. Plasmodium is what? Plasmodium is what? Plasmodium is what? It's a part, no? Slime molds का part है. Don't remember. It forms an aggregation under suitable condition. Definitely yes. Slime molds can survive in suitable condition. The spores are extremely resistant and survive for many years. Of course, they will survive for many years. ये तो line it's taken from NCERT. How can you not remember this? Direct question है. Indicators of sulfur dioxide and water pollution already marked. Lichens and E. coli. Okay, the direct answer is lichens and E. coli. Lichens are the one that diatoms to algae. It will never show you water pollution like. Okay, okay. Provitamin form. Yeah, the answer has to be D, because body में calciferol, cholecalciferol, पता है ना? D3, D4, ठीक है? D2, D3, sorry. Dihydroxycholecalciferol, trihydroxycholecalciferol. The inactive form is cholecalciferol, calciferol. ठीक है? Calcitriol is the active form. Trihydroxycholecalciferol is called calcitriol. ठीक है? So this is okay. And yeah. Incorrect for eubacteria. Incorrect for eubacteria. All gram-positive possessed equal acid present in the wall. Spherical bacteria called foci. Definitely correct. This is also septal and primary queen. Okay. Cell wall envelope is type 1 0. Now the C. Because gram positive bacteria egoic acid नहीं होता है इसमें. They contain peptidoglycan, है ना? They contain more of peptidoglycan rather than egoic acid. Egoic acid is present, but in less amount. Gram negative में ज़्यादा होता है. But peptidoglycan layer is very very much high in gram positive bacteria. इसीलिए तो stain लेता है. इसका gram क्या मतलब क्या है? Gram is nothing but gram staining. You must be knowing this, right? Discovered by Christian Gram, a Danish microbiologist. He discovered. ठीक है, तो ग्राम स्टेनिंग ही लेता है जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ पेप्टिडोग्लाइकन, एब्सेंस ऑफ टिकोइक एसिड. ठीक है, दिस इज ओके. दिस तो डेफिनेटली यू कुड हैव आंसर. सुक्रोज. ओके, सुक्रोज इज द आंसर. ग्लूकोज और क्या होता है इसमें? फ्रक्टोज. ठीक है, कार्बोहाइड्रेट इज स्टोर्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ दिस आल्सो. आई हैड टोल्ड यू ग्लाइकोजन इन लिवर एंड मसल्स. इजी है, मतलब these are the questions which I catch है. एक बार में you can easily answer. I hope there is no doubt. ठीक है, I'm rushing to the question. जहाँ रोकना होगा रोक देना. Okay. Mycorrhiza is a symbiote. This तो you see. If you know mycorrhiza, then only you can answer this. Hartwig's net is produced by endomycorrhizae. Phosphate adsorption is believed to be major function. Yeah, this is the right. VAM is a specialized type of endomycorrhiza. No. I exactly don't remember about it. Anyways, this is the right. B is correct. A is no. The answer has to be A and C is incorrect. Explanation, detailed explanation. This, so it's there. See, phosphate absorption is definitely the function. Hartwig's net is produced by endomycorrhiza. See, endomycorrhiza is something like ecto is on the pines and this. No, endomycorrhiza में Hartwig net is not produced. It is produced in ectomycorrhiza, जिसमें pine और spruce के ऊपर होता है. With this you can easily find out. This is the wrong one, this is the right one. So definitely A and C am written. This though I don't remember. Ectomycorrhiza specialist form of this one. I have to see this ones. Okay. Okay. In Papical classification, multicellular eukaryotic organisms with heterotrophic nutrition are included in. Okay. So क्या होगा इसका आंसर? This तो you definitely know. What will be the answer? A and B. हेटरोट्रोफिक तो बी में होता है ना, फंगाई में और एनिमलिया में. हाँ, इसमें क्या होगा बताऊं? मैक्सिमम लोग इसको टिक करेंगे एक बार एक शॉट में. ठीक है, बट आंसर में एनिमलिया बी है, तो यू शुड डेफिनेटली गो फॉर ए एंड बी. क्योंकि यूकैरियोटिक एज वेल एज मल्टीसेलुलर दोनों तो इसमें आएगा ना. दिस इज आल्सो ओके. आई हैड डायरेक्टली टोल्ड यू व्हाट इज द आंसर. क्या लिखे हो उसको? व्हाट डिड यू राइट? आई हैड टोल्ड यू दैट डे. व्हाट डिड यू राइट? What did you answer in this? Definitely if you have answered wrong, it's very bad. Matlab you didn't hear.
C.
Yes, good. Thin limbs and edema and diarrhea. So here you can see diarrhea is not present in marasmus, but it is present in kwashiorkor. Okay, diarrhea नहीं होता उसमें. And edema other feature. Choose the organ out for the source of cells. Okay, gastrin, enterotestosterone, secretin, and duocrine. Okay, these all are in the intestine stage. Na? When you enter the intestine, gastrin is in the stomach and pyloric part of your stomach. So intestine का ही part में. Okay, pyloric antrum. Gastrin has to be the answer. Alright. Politotrechum, this is fungi part. Okay. Absence of sexual stage. Yeah. तो albugo में sexual stage नहीं होता है. albugo candida, ठीक है, उसमें sexual stage नहीं होता है. Polytotrichum में sexual stage होता है और उसका नाम क्या है? उसका नाम क्या है? Glomerella. The name of the sexual stage in Polytotrichum is glomerella. Maybe first and foremost when you see this, you can definitely say. Very important question. Next time it may come that the sexual stage of Polytotrichum is called glomerella. So write it down. Sexual stage of Polytotrichum is called glomerella. Alright. So this is okay. Okay. This, which of the following combination of factors is true for slime molds? Parasitic तो definitely नहीं है. Okay. Saprophytic. Yes, it is saprophytic. So saprophytic. And it is dispersed by air currents. So I guess D is the answer. saprophytic है, तो one you can find out that A and C तो definitely नहीं होगा, so it has to be B and B or D, and it does not have wall, तो वो भी same है, and A तो direct है, NCERT में it is given air current से disperse होता है, so it has to be saprophytic. Male gametophyte in angiosperm produces how much? 2 sperms and a vegetative cell. But this question is basically from plant kingdom. I think you would have not answered it. Did you answer it right?
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, okay, good. You have answered right. But this is more in plant kingdom. Anyways, cell wall of diatoms is okay. So what did you write here? It is very easy. What have you written over here?
D.
Option D.
Right. Good. Stomach is a major site of digestion of. This also you would have written right. Major site of digestion
Proteins.
of. Very good. Okay. So basis for division of fungi into various class. Why? Why? What is the basis of division? Yeah. This also you must be knowing very well. What is the answer? Mode of formation.
Option D.
हाँ. तो और ऑप्शन ए क्यों? मोड ऑफ स्पोर फॉर्मेशन है, और एक कौन सा है? ये है माइसिलियम, एस्कोमाइसिटीज, ज़ाइगोमाइसिटीज है। माइसिलियम किसमें नहीं बनता है? यूट्रोमाइसिटीज में, है ना? तो सेक्सुअल स्पोर तो सबके अलग-अलग है, एसेक्सुअल स्पोर सबके अलग-अलग है। So that is why fungi is made a different basis of classification. It is made a different class because of the spore formation as well as the morphology of mycelium. Mycelium का morphology is being changes ना. एक में होता है आपका माइक्रोपोडियम, मेगास्पोरेंजियम, माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम, किसी और में डिफरेंट फॉर्म रहता है। रेसिडियो में तो होता ही नहीं, ड्यूट्रो में तो सेक्सुअल स्टेज होता ही नहीं है। Okay, which one of the following or auxiliary cell is incorrect? Found in duodenum and stomach, they secrete HCl and caspase factor, large and more nucleus walls and okay. So what have you marked over here? What have you marked? They are found in duodenum and stomach. They aren't found in duodenum and stomach, right? They are only found in stomach. Pakistan is right. Auxiliary cells are not found in duodenum. It is found in stomach only. It is present only in the pyloric part of your stomach, not in the duodenum part. It doesn't enter the small intestine. This is also very easy. Cholecystectomy मतलब गॉल ब्लैडर को काट के निकाल देना. Cholecystitis मतलब गॉल ब्लैडर में इन्फेक्शन होना. Cholelithiasis मतलब गॉल ब्लैडर में स्टोन होना. तो तीनों गॉल ब्लैडर से एसोसिएटेड है. आंसर हैज टू बी व्हाट? All of these. Okay. Incorrect statement. Most plant viruses are RNA virus. Bacteriophages possess DSDNA, all right. Viruses have an arthropod as vector, is called arbovirus. Okay, and prions possess only nucleoid and no proteins. Who said this? The answer is to be what? What have you marked? What have you marked? Rahul, Rishita, Rudrani, what have you marked over here?
He was
B.
in last
Option
second
D.
when he had
Because prions are what? There are proteins present, but irregular, mismatched, खराब proteins रहेंगे, you know, unfolded, गलत folding रहती है prions में proteins. So D is the right one. Major component of this is that it is increases the surface area. This I'll be doing this class. Okay, increases the surface area which helps in absorption. Not a common symptom of TEM disease. Okay, so what is this? Marasmus. Not a common symptom of TEM disease. Answer is to be D. Very good. It is a feature of Kwashiorkor. Edema is present only in Kwashiorkor. Okay. Which of the following is correct? Grinding of the food to very small particles prevents the gastrointestinal damage. Okay, this is right. Gastrointestinal particles. Okay. Very well. Okay. Answer is to be all. Okay. So this must be right. Virus are inert crystalline substance outside the living cell. Yeah. Viroids possess a distinct protein code. No. One is right, two is wrong. Okay. So answer is to be C. One is right, two is wrong. इनर्ट है ना, बाहर तो बॉडी के कोई काम नहीं करता, बॉडी के अंदर जाता है तभी वो काम करता है. Castle's intrinsic factor को कौन secrete करता है? What secretes Castle's intrinsic factor? I have told you
D.
this. Yes. Right cells. और साथ में और क्या secrete करता है? HCl. Okay. This is okay. Scurvy is due to vitamin C. Okay. This you know. Direct question. The sexual spores are aplanospores and zoospores. Direct question. है ना? Know this, right? Zymogen or chief cells are mainly found in which part? Fundic part of the stomach. Zymogen is what? Zymogen is what? Inactive part, na pepsinogen वगैरह secrete करता है, तो it has to secrete for action of proteins. Okay. This is okay. Hepatitis B, double-stranded DNA, chickenpox B, double-stranded DNA, poliovirus B, double-stranded DNA. Okay, cauliflower is single-stranded. Okay. Rabies and mumps. Rabies and mumps is your single-stranded DNA because इसमें आपका double-stranded DNA भी आता है. Chickenpox, hepatitis B, cauliflower mosaic are double-stranded DNA. This Cy174 and are single-stranded DNA. Polio, rabies, mumps are single-stranded RNA virus. I'm pretty sure with this. If you don't know, एक तो बताइए आपको. Rabies virus and mumps virus are definitely single-stranded RNA only. Alimentary canal is longer in इसमें herbivores में, because herbivores are consuming plants. Plants contain what? Cellulose. Cellulose takes time for digestion. So cellulase enzyme की कमी के कारण से लंबा होता है alimentary canal, generally longer. Kupffer cell is phagocytic. Okay, Kupffer cells are a part in your liver, which I am teaching you in this class. They are phagocytic. Okay, phagocytosis, they engulf the foreign particle. Chylomicrons are nothing. I'll tell you. See, whenever you're eating something, when it goes to your this thing, liver and when it passes through intestine and all. So what happens is cholesterol, triglycerides are broken down. Fat is getting broken down. So chylomicrons are formed. Chylomicrons are nothing. That chyle wala portion. Chylomicrons are nothing. They are droplets which are mixed with your triglycerides. They are fat droplets with proteins. Okay, fat droplet with protein is termed as chylomicrons. So droplets along with triglycerides and proteins. Triglyceride is what? It's a fat. Okay, so it is nothing but a mixture of this thing, and it is an important component of chyle. Why is it called micron? Very small. That's it. Okay. Which of the following units form a link between plant, animal, and fungi? Okay, this is definitely easy. Yes, sir.
Protista.
Very good. So this is okay. Okay. Which of the following statements about a correct or not stop? Filamentous and heterocystus cyanobacteria. Okay, this is right. Heterocyst wall is thick and impermeable. Okay, this is also right. Heterocyst is found in nitrogen fixing. Heterocyst fixed nitrogen. Okay, has outermost ring gingivitis covering. Malaria with oxygen photosynthesis. So this is A is right, B is right, C is right, A is right, E is right. So this is has to be 4. 4 has to be the answer. 4 has to be the answer. Okay, gelatinous covering कहाँ होती है इसमें? Virion is what? Okay, this is very simple. Completely assembled virus outside the host. Okay. Virion is nothing but inactive virus is called virion. Okay. Virion is actually very dangerous. Okay. As it enters the body, it gets third part of cryptogram. Okay. So what is a cryptogram? Do you know about cryptogram? What is a cryptogram? How to define a virus? Okay. First part of your virus gives you what? Type of the acid which is present, RNA or DNA. Second part gives you what? Shape of virus or shape of capsid. Okay, it gives you shape of virus. What shape of virus is there? Third part gives you what? It has 7 to 8 parts. Now 4 parts होता है generally. Yeah. Third part gives you shape of virus and shape of capsule. Second part gives you the second part, first part gives you this thing, type of DNA RNA present. Yes, first part gives you type of DNA RNA present. Second part gives you strand of the DNA RNA. Third part gives you shape of virus and shape of capsule. Fourth part gives you the host, I guess. Yeah. The fourth part gives you the host. Fifth part gives you how it gets active. Aisa. Fourth part only gives you the host and how it gets active. I make you write this one. It's there in my thing. Biological classification का जो thing है, I have my PPT in that. I make you write that in my notes. Regular intake of B and C is due to the fact they are lost through required large quantity. Answer is to be lost through urine because they are water soluble. Because they are water soluble proteins and vitamins. So, well-defined boundaries are not found in the following kingdom: Protista, Monera, Fungi, and Plantae. The answer is to be what? What did we mark?
Monera.
Protista. Protista. Why so Protista? Protista में क्या क्या होता है? Monera में तो देखो, it is out ना, it is out. ये है आपका well-defined boundary. Monera में what you are having? You are having bacteria and all. But Protista में they are eukaryotic, but you don't have well-defined boundaries in them. This is a direct question of your NCERT. Yes, eukaryotes हैं and they are single cell and they don't have any boundary. But Monera what? Prokaryotes ना? So they are different. उनका अंदर आपके nucleus ही different. Okay. Vitamins are सबसे first तो organic, so you can definitely rule out. And vitamins is a word only derived from vitalamines. Vitalamines मतलब that which is required to keep us vital, to keep us alive. So they cannot be synthesized in our body. So organic substance which cannot be synthesized. So these are answers to be this one. C. Organic substance which cannot mostly be synthesized by animals. That is why they are called vitalamines. Okay, which of the following is not true for lichens? Soratia are more sufficient means of microbiome is dominant basement. Okay, microbiome, yes, definitely. The part in the one is your phycobiont, one is your microbiome. Lichen में दो part होते हैं. The algae part is phycobiont, the fungi part is your microbiome. So 95 to 99% of thallus is your microbiome. Usnea and Cloudinea folios lichens. Okay, you know the three types of lichens, right? You know the three types of lichens. Do you know the three types of lichens? नहीं? बताओ, लिखो. एक होता है क्रस्टोस, एक होता है फोलियोस, एक होता है फ्रक्टोस. एक होता है क्रस्टोस, एक होता है फोलियोस, एक होता है फ्रक्टोस. ठीक है, तीन टाइप का होता है. तो उसमें Usnea and Cladonia are foliose lichens. ऐसा नहीं है. Usnea and Cladonia are they are crustose lichens. ठीक है, not true for lichens नहीं है ये. They are crustose lichens. They are foliose. Okay, so life cycle is diplontic, chief producers in the oceans. Stay and they are related with definitely not
Diatoms.
Very good. So next is ये तो eyes बंद करके अंधों कितना तुम लोग कर दिए होगे. Answer is to be 2123 2123. Adult human का dental formula. I have made you write this. Vegetarians, तो मतलब they don't eat meat and eggs. हटा दो. Potato is a chief source of carbohydrate. So answer is to be pulses. So okay. Peptic cell secrete what? Peptic cell secrete pepsinogen. Don't have any doubt. Five kingdom was given by definitely आता ही होगा ये Whittaker ने दिया है. ठीक है ना? I hope there is no doubt. Direct question है ये सब. Okay. Fructicose, lichen thallus. किसका देखो यहाँ दिया है ना मैंने. Example of fructicose lichen thallus किसका है? Usnea का. Cladonia is your crustose. Usnea is your fructicose. Answer is to be fructicose. Fructose, fructicose. Actually, we call it fructose only. Okay. This is something which you have to sit and find out. See, Chlamydomonas belongs to which one? Chlamydomonas, Chlorella, Spirogyra, Nostoc, Albugo, Amoeba, Ginkgo, Clostridium, Alternaria. Alright. तो Monera में कौन कौन है बताओ. एक तो ये Nostoc, दूसरा कौन सा है क्लस्ट्रीडियम, है ना? तो अल्टीमेटली बी या सी में से कोई एक है ना? प्रोटिस्टा में कौन कौन है बताओ? क्या मार्क करके आए हो आप? एनिमलिया तो 0 है, तो डेफिनेटली ये है, ठीक है। प्लांटी में we'll have what? We'll have जिंको।
स्पाइरो का था प्लांटी में।
Okay. Answer is to be C, I guess. फंगी में क्या करोगे? Albugo.
ऑर्टेनेरिया।
Answer is to be this only. बाकी क्लोरेला। Euglena. Yeah. The answer is to be C only. नीचे दिया मोनेरा में नॉस्टम क्लॉस्ट्रीडियम, प्रोटिस्टा में क्लमाइडोमोनास क्लोरेला अमीबा यूग्लेना, फंगी में आल्बिगो अल्टरनेरिया, स्पाइरोगायरा जिंको एंड एनिमलिया एडम्स। You can see first or fourth को देख के you can easily mark it. Vermiform appendix is a part of, I don't think I have to tell you this, it's a part of alimentary canal, large intestine. Easy one. Part of alimentary canal, most damage to radiation and anti-cancer. Okay, this is my part. Radiation and anti-cancer drugs. सबसे ज़्यादा क्या damage करते हैं? This is the most radio sensitive part. Gastric glands. Okay, these are the most radio sensitive part. Gastric glands. Okay, when you are on radiations, there is a you definitely you will suffer from peptic ulceration. And apart from that, xerostomia. First is gastric gland, then the answer is your salivary gland. Okay? First is your gastric gland. The answer is to be gastric glands. Utilization of food substance by tissue is termed as deglutition, assimilation. Fructose is absorbed into the blood through mucosa cells of the intestine by the process of what did you write here? Do you know all the names of the process? What happens in these processes? You know that? Do you know what happens in these processes? I'll tell you. Okay. Active transport what requires energy. Facilitated diffusion is what? See, when you are diffusing something, okay, facilitated transport also we can call it. When you are diffusing something like you have somewhere you have high concentration, somewhere you have low concentration, and both of them are in contact. Okay, so what happens? The substance from the high concentration moves to a low concentration. So that is what? That is your simple diffusion. And in that case, if there is high concentration and there is low concentration, and they are in direct contact, but the high concentration part will not go to the low concentration part. Okay, what will happen over here? इसमें we will require some other source. कोई बीच का facilitated एक प्रोटीन होता है जिसको हम कैरियर प्रोटीन बोलते हैं, जो एनर्जी नहीं लेता है, बट वो क्या करता है कि हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन से लो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन में सब्सटेंस को ट्रांसफर करता है. दैट इज facilitated transport. And co-transport is like they are moving crossly, मतलब एक इधर से उधर जा रहा है, एक इधर से इधर जा रहा है. But fructose is absorbed by facilitated transport, not active transport because it doesn't require energy. Simple diffusion definitely not. Co-transport mechanism is what? Like they are getting exchanged. Okay, like sodium-potassium channel is a co-transport mechanism. Sodium goes in, potassium goes out. But facilitated diffusion is like it's a normal diffusion channel, but there is some facilitated carrier protein present between them, which is helping your transport or absorption. The answer is to be facilitated diffusion or facilitated transport. Okay, see, I've already written integral proteins, which are acting as carriers. Enzyme maltase in human gut acts on the food at pH of, okay, so it acts at it is present in the intestine, right? So it acts at a higher pH, alkaline rather, so it has to be more than 7. So we know that answer A or C में से कुछ होगा, and definitely not convert starch into maltose, it converts maltose into glucose, so the answer is to be C. This is how you do your answers. Biological classification was given by Linnaeus. First line of your first chapter. See, botanical garden is that one can take the tropical plants there. They provide natural habitat. They allow ex situ conservation. They are vitamin A preparation. Ex situ conservation. They are helping in ex situ conservation. मतलब what? इन situ is जहाँ पे ग्रो कर रहे हैं वहीं पे you are keeping it, ठीक है? ex situ मतलब जहाँ ग्रो कर रहे हैं वहाँ से निकाल के you are keeping somewhere and you are helping in conservation of that plant. So botanical gardens are nothing but it is ex situ conservation. Have you been to the botanical garden in Havla? It's there in Shibpur area. There's a botanical garden in Havla. The largest botanical garden is in Lucknow. It's there in your book, I guess. Okay. The taxonomic aid can give comprehensive, compile information at any one genus or family. So the answer is to be what? One genus. Monograph. One genus. See, one genus or family. Monograph. Natural system was put forward by. Okay, this is not there. What is the answer?
Manooper.
Very good. If you define, this is also direct question. There in the NCERT. What is the answer? Self-consciousness.
Option B.
Very good. Okay. Defining property of the living organism, consciousness. Okay. Consciousness. तो आपका गलत हुआ कहाँ? You know all the answers, right? Label of the herbarium sheet doesn't carry information of data of collection, name of collector, local names, height of the plant. Of course, height of the plant. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Name of the collector, English में, हिंदी में, काम क्या है, कहाँ का भाषा है, date of the collection, कौन सा plant collection, that everything is in the herbarium sheet except the height of the plant. The scientific term of the biological classification categories is very simple. Taxon. You know that, na? Taxon को हर एक का पता है ना, species, genus. I hope you know that. पता है ना, species, genus, family, kingdom वाला जो है एक उल्टा है इसके भी. Okay, Trichoderma is an example of. Definitely you must be knowing this. And it is a fungi imperfecti. Fungi imperfecti के नाम से बहुत famous है Trichoderma. Okay. So what has to be the answer? I have
C.
Okay. Penicillium belongs to Ascomycetes. It's there in the examples. When I take this chapter, no, I'll give you the this thing. This chapter is done by your other teacher, right? He had taught you this chapter, no? Did he teach you this chapter? ये chapter हो गया ना, आपका कि नहीं हुआ है?
Yes, ma'am.
हो गया.
So I'll just give you the notes if you want. Okay. So lichen is what? Lichen is what? Autotrophic. Makes its own food. Algae, fungi, both. Edible fungi हम खाते हैं घर पे. कौन सा है बताओ?
Agaricus.
Agaricus.
So food material is stored in the form of.
Glycogen.
Very good. Okay. Mycorrhiza exhibits the phenomena of.
Symbiosis.
Two parts is microbiome. The type of nutrition present in entamoeba is.
Parasitic.
Parasitic.
Exotrophic nutrition is present in.
Euglena.
Euglena.
Very good. Simple है. आसानी से हो गया. Red tide is caused by. Coniolex. क्या secret करता है? Saxitoxin, gonitoxin, gonotoxins. बैक्टीरिया है ये जो मैंने लिखवाया है ना, वो बेसिक है कॉज. Uptake of naked DNA by the. अच्छा, okay, you know all the process. Conjugation is what? Direct male-female contact, मतलब direct sex organ contact in your bacteria. Transformation is what? Taking up. Transfection is nothing in bacteria. Transduction is bacteriophage. The answer is to be what? Transformation. Okay. Some gram-negative bacteria have peptidoglycan and an extra layer of what?
LPS.
Very good. Lipopolysaccharides. This is easy. Very easy. The bacterial cell divides once in every minute. It takes 1 hour to fill a cup. How much time will it take to fill the other half of the cup? 1 minute में हो रहा है divide. 1 मिनट में पूरा आपका भर रहा है, ठीक है? 1 घंटे में भर रहा है, तो 1 मिनट में ये डिवाइड हो रहा है, 1 घंटे में भर रहा है, तो वो 1 घंटे को 1 मिनट बाद देखोगे तो क्या होगा? हाफ ऑफ द कप विल बी फिल्ड इन योर 59 minutes. 59 minutes में आधा कप भरता है, वही तो पूरा डिवाइड होके कप को फिल करता है. nucleic combination in bacteria, transformation, transduction, conjugation, तीनों तो होता है, जब translation नहीं होता है. What is translation? Translation is actually protein synthesis. Translation is protein synthesis. ठीक है ना? Protein synthesis from RNA. In bacteria, plasmid is, what is plasmid? Extra chromosomal material. Very good. Main difference between gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria lies in the cell wall. It's also very easy, very British question. Okay, specialized cell for most of direct question, heterocysts. Okay, most of the heterocysts. So easy. Over. Understood now? I hope there is no doubt. Your doubt hoga if you want any topic to be taken. If you want any topic to be taken from this chapter, I'll definitely take it. If you want my notes, I'll send you that notes. Okay. So we'll finish with no, we cannot finish with digestion right now. Most probably we'll try to finish it off this week. Not possible, then one more class will be taken and then digestion will be finished. And then if you want physiology to be continued, or we can take up some kingdom chapter, whichever you want. Easy. Any doubt? If you have any doubt, just let me know. We'll take that part one day. Okay. So, over. Okay. Hello, sir.
Okay, ma'am.